improving this, making this game fucking perfect would be so easy. Just a stake of Marikas outside every boss would immediately take this to fucking god tier game levels. Wait, I can't climb and I can't do anything now. Okay, I can punch him. That's something, I guess. That was weird. We were just like sitting there hugging. Those guys can't even see me. How the fuck are they casting shit at me, like directly at me, if they can't fucking see me? Devs, like now you're just memeing on me. I'm underground supposedly, even though I can see the sky. Yeah, like how does that work? So I'm under kill it seems. Like this is the Radagon area. I'm under the blood swamp, it would seem. But I can see the sky. What? Game, what do you mean? Come on. Fuck! I did it! Woo. Get fucked, Mohg. Get all the way fucked. The coming you saw, that was the coming of me. I came as I murdered your ass. Fuck yeah. Wait, what? I was rolling! Okay, the last phase is bullshit. Like, I was totally rolling when he kicked me. Not to mention the part where he can, like, do some kind of power-up, charge at me, and grab me, all in the time it takes me to drink a potion. I don't know. Why is that their go-to shit? Just to have the boss... Like, need hard boss. Let's make him be super fast. Like, so that you can't really... like, you're not allowed to heal. Oh, you... Got him. Okay. Once I figured out what he does... Yeah, I think this is a really good boss. Changing the timings in the last phase is actually a good idea. They were like stupidly random. They kind of all got a bit longer. I feel like that's a nice way to shake up the fight and change the phase without making it obnoxious. This might be one of my favorite fights. Okay. Yeah, when he powers up, he becomes cancer. Just everything that's wrong with the Elden Ring boss design. Too fast, never stops. Fucking AoE. Oh, and jumps around. I mean, the AoE actually wouldn't be a problem if he didn't jump around so much and you could fucking see when and what he's doing. Because I can't see any fucking cues for when to roll half of that shit because he's like fucking up in the air, the camera passes out. What? He attacked in that direction and threw me in this one? What the fuck was that shit? Nice. Follow up with some fucking instant dodgeable bullshit. No healing allowed. Fucking undodgeable lightning. Every attack is an AoE. Just all the best, greatest hits of Elden Ring boss design. He also has a... Fucking jump away and instantly hit you on return. Who the fuck thinks that's a good idea? Okay, just one more hit. Yes! Okay, unless there's like another fucking health bar. Nope. God slain. I mean, I guess the Elden Beast was the god. But seriously, Radagon was so much fucking harder. I guess I appreciate that the first phase is the harder phase. But still, that was bullshit. Although, it took me only an hour and a half. And Malenia did take like 8 hours. But I seriously feel like this one was much more luck based. Malenia I eventually fucking learned. Okay then. Time for the verdict. There is so much to talk about this game that I'm not going to talk about most of those things. I'm just going to give it an 8 out of 10. And I'm not deducting any points for the obtuse fucking story. Shitty quests that you have to like either spend your whole life looking for or just read them up online. All of that shit I just accept as part and parcel of FromSoft games. Except Sekiro. That game suddenly could just explain things. So they can do it, they just don't want to. So part and parcel of Soulsborne games. Okay. So that's fine. I don't mind that. It's whatever. And overall, like, the world was huge and varied. I don't mind the repeated bosses either, because, well, if they're just like guarding random dungeons, it's fine to repeat a few bosses over, I think, 167 in total. Yeah, don't mind that either. The weird difficulty spike after, well, when you enter the mountaintops of the giants, it's kind of dumb, but, well, it just made me optimize my build. You can work around that. It's also kind of whatever. The graphics were, I guess, at some points not like super detailed, but the game is beautiful. Let's not pretend it's not. Yeah, the reason I'm deducting 2 points is the fucking boss design. There were good bosses, of course, but then there was shit like Radagon or Mohg. And there were others that I don't even remember the names of. But basically the problems are, they never fucking stop attacking. It's just not fun to roll around for 20 seconds waiting. When will the boss let me attack? Can I attack now? Nope. Now? Nope. Still no. How about now? Nope. And sometimes you just beat a boss either because it has a tiny health bar and you can fucking rush it down or trade it down, or because you get lucky and it just doesn't do its bullshit for a bit. Like, I beat the Godskin duo by trading. Like, I just boosted my jump attack with everything I could and only hit the skinny guy so that the fat guy would never enter the rolling around phase. I mean, yay for tactics, but also that's just not very fun. But the fucking Radagon guy throwing giant AoEs on every attack and also doing like 20 different attacks, each with different timings, it just gets tedious. Oh, and special special mention goes to the Death Rune Bird, or whatever the fuck it was called. There are several bosses in the game that are just hard to hit in melee because they are put on stilts, and the hitboxes are perfect for the bosses. You have to actually hit them. Your hitbox is basically just generally in the arena, and yeah, hitting that fucker was a pain in the ass. Never mind that was the boss where I went giant health bar. Many people have mentioned this. Yes, you have to level vigor. If you're really good, up to 40. If you're like me, then 60, and then you can play. Um, so yeah, 8 out of 10. Oh, and yes, I am aware that I wasn't playing this super optimized build, that there are easier ways to play this. Like a buddy of mine beat the whole game um, with giant shield and a little dagger and the mimic tier, so they would both just block and poke enemies to death with bleed, and that apparently worked on every boss super easily. And then of course there's other summons, magic builds, whatever. I think you should be able to beat a Soulsborne game with just a big sword without it being a huge exercise in frustration. Like it wasn't with any of the Dark Souls. Not for me anyway. So yeah, that's why it's 8 out of 10. When I do get back to like a new run, which I definitely will at some point. Not immediately, but at some point. Because it is a good game, and I do want to experience some other aspects of it. I will do a relaxed fucking run with summons and magic and all of that jazz. I've earned my chops. I've beaten the game with a solo melee build, and I never want to do it again. Still, 100 hours well spent.